and we are going to discuss about the 5 love languages. Now, this book mainly is a secret to love and lust. If you read this book, I read it, although it discusses business, but there is a way it helps to coordinate with your business. I will discuss mostly the evolution, which is the introduction of languages and what types of languages that we have. Then I will discuss love as love. Then I will discuss the 5 love languages in today's episode. Now, let's begin. In the area of linguistics, let us start with languages. In the area of linguistics or languages, we have different languages, which are Japanese, Greek, Spanish, English, Portuguese, French, plus others. Even African languages. We have Kiswahili, Uganda. So we have various languages. Then, in these languages, we have 2 types of languages, which are native languages and additional languages. Now, what are native languages? Native languages are languages that are obtained from parent to child. From parent to child. All these languages, the Japanese, the English, the French, and Portuguese, can also be a native language. Now, the native language, we term it as a primary language because it is a language obtained from a parent to child. Now we have additional languages. The additional languages are mostly obtained from school. Now, here we shall call English, mostly in African countries, is obtained from school. So it can act as a secondary language, now which is an additional language. Now, if people are not speaking the same primary language, there is a difficulty in communication. There is a limitation in communication. So, and if there is easy speaking of that primary love language, of that primary language by the natives, or if native people are speaking the same language, there is ease in communication. Then if native people are speaking different languages, for example, if my primary language is Spanish and person B's primary language is English, if we are communicating, there is going to be a difficulty in communication and understanding. So this is what I term as a limitation. Then the easiness, if we are all speaking the same language, let's say Portuguese, there is an easy communication and understanding of each other. So let me talk about love. Love, with love you can do anything in the world. You can climb mountains. With love you can, with love for something, you can cross oceans. With love for something, you can you can climb mountains. With love for something, you can endure hardship. You can fight. You can be there for everything. With love for something. Now, falling in love in the Bible, we see we see it in John chapter 13, verse 35. It talks about falling in love. Then, and we can also see in 1 Corinthians 13, chapter 13 to 13. Then, here in this book, they explain that the average lifespan of a romantic obsession is 2 years. The average lifespan of a romantic obsession is 2 years. Then, a secret love affair may last a little longer. A secret love affair, for example, if you're hiding your relationships with someone else, or you're sneaking out with someone else, they normally last longer than 2 years. So it basically means that before you marry someone, before you get committed to someone, first finish those 2 years. It will help you to know if you really love that person and if you really understand that person. than marrying someone within 6 months, 8 months down the road. First finish a good number of time with that person. Then there are 5 love languages. We have words of affirmation, we have quality time, we have receiving gifts, act of service, physical touch. So these are the 5 love languages.